Welcome back to Whitecaps FC Soccer here on Sportsnet. I'm Scott Rintoul down on the sidelines at Empire Field.
Chicago in red, Vancouver in their home white kit. This one will be a tight game as well as we're underway here at Empire Field. Craig McEwen and Martin Nash in the broadcast booth. Loses the ball as played forward to him, and Harvey now sends it forward looking for Eric Hassli, and that ball files. Eric Hassli, the shot! It's in the back of the net! What a start for the Vancouver Whitecaps! Eric Hassli, a clinical finish, and look at that, it's already 1-0 for the home team.
Well, they couldn't have had a better start than this. It's a bit of a hit-and-hope ball, and the bounce of the turf just cut up there, rolled nicely for Hassli, who took his time and placed in that top corner with a great finish by Hassli. He didn't rush it, he bent it right around that keeper. What a great finish, and a great start for the Whitecaps.
And Pavel Pardo, the newcomer. And that's a very tough tackle there by Jordan Harvey on Dominic Odura.
Yeah, well, Harvey's a tough, hard-nosed left back, and really mistimed that tackle quite poorly there. Referee rightly so to give him a yellow card.
As you mentioned, though, they had a few letdowns right before and after half and in late in games. As Camilo is whistled down by Chris Penso.
Wasn't much in it here. As Palladini went to play the ball, Camilo just clipped his heel. Good call by the referee. Yeah, it was great for them, and it seems to be happening the other way to them. Teams are punishing them for all their little mistakes. And at the end of the field, they've not been able to punish teams enough for the mistakes other teams are making. And that's when you get a lot of goals.
Patrick Miyako. A little bump on Jordan Harvey, who's slowly fitting his way into life in Vancouver after coming over from Philadelphia in a trade, and in a lot of ways he's a little unfortunate in the game against the Galaxy with the handball call. Thornton switches play nicely. Caps keeping possession nicely. Hassli to Harvey, sends it into the box. Kofi, the strike. Johnson the save. Gershon Kofi did ever so well to get that ball down and put it on target.
Yeah, it was good control. Took it well off his chest and just waited for that ball to pounce up nicely. And it's a difficult skill that as the ball's rising to keep it down. He did an excellent job to keep that ball down and get it on target. Definitely, this league is athletes and strong athletes, and they like to push, shove, and make contact. In a lot of leagues, they don't, especially in South and Central America, so it'll be adjustment for him. I'm sure it won't take too much time. It did take even Eric Hassli coming from Europe time to get adjusted to the physicality, and what was allowed wasn't allowed. He struggled with that a little bit. The ball here just floated a little bit too high for everyone. Justin Harvey.
Oduro now sprints forward. A lateral shot giving chase. Oduro! And just like that, we have a tie game, 1-1. Dominic Oduro has leveled terms here for Chicago.
Oduro made a good run. He timed his run, bent his run, kept himself onside. Kept control of the ball very well, inside and out, and a great finish in the on-rushing nollie. He took his time, he didn't rush, cut in, got the shot out, turned around, and a great finish as he stepped past him.
For Oduro, we'll see if the Caps can answer now. Kofi with some room. The shot! And would you look at that? Gershon Kofi has put the Whitecaps on top yet again.
Oh, what a great answer by the Whitecaps. They went forward right away. Good little header by Camilo. Found Kofi coming in late. Got it out of his feet and struck it very well. I think the keeper should have done better than that, though. The ball was moving, it did knuckle and dip, but the keeper went down early and it went over him. It's a good time for Gershon Coffey's first goal of the season.
Oduro taking on Boxel. Pete Vaenas had done a good job tracking back, but Chris Penso has blown his whistle. And he's given the Chicago goal scorer a yellow card for embellishment.
He just tried to cut back inside. Vaenas read it well and clipped his foot. I think he was a bit unfortunate. He did go down trying to get the free kick, but he definitely was clipped there.
Sagaris cuts inside. Thornton pulled down and did a great job of getting back and winning that ball, helping out Leathers.
No, he did well. As he's driving the sideline, you see he gets in front of the defensive player and gets a little shove in the back, goes down. Looks like he caught his wrist on the turf.
Kofi oozing with confidence now after scoring his first goal of the year. Picks out Salinas. Salinas sends it in. Looking for Hassli. Papa will send it forward. And Alain Rochat, I believe, maybe headed into the referee's book.
Good little skill by Oduro. He just steps over that ball. Allows Rochat to make the challenge. He lets the ball run.
Rossini. Tripped up. Another fellow South American, and maybe there's a little bit of that South American flair there as he lies on the turf.
It didn't look to be much in it. We'll see here in the replay. Camilo came in. He just cut across him and went to ground, it seemed. Camilo pulled out of the challenge, and that time the referee gave him the free kick. I know it was necessary to roll around on the ground for 20 seconds, but got the free kick and play continues. All they've done there is possess the ball at the back and then just knock a ball diagonal.
Rossini. Palladini lets go with a long shot, but easy pickings there for Jane Ollie from up the park, and a favorable bounce that went into the back of the net is Salinas now placing Camilo. Camilo at the top of the 18, tries to go around Cuesta. And Jamie Cuesta is having a bit of a mare. He got caught on a bad bounce on the first goal, and now he's hauled down Camilo, and there'll be a shot from the spot.
No need there for Cuesta to give that foul away. His defender was in good covering position. He has had a bit of a shocker with the ball. Without Camilo's puts the ball one side, and the defender is there to make the challenge. His left back.
The fourth spot shot this year for the Vancouver Whitecaps. Eric Hassli steps up against Sean Johnson. Hassli! Saved by Johnson! What a stop by the keeper. And it's still 2-1 here at Empire Field.
Hit it with power. Keeper went the right way, read it well. Two strong hands to it. It was at a good height for the keeper. When he gets the right way and a ball that height, you expect him to save it. Yeah, Thornton not having a lot of game experience in the last few months, really, and he had 20 minutes in a reserve game a week and a half ago.
Pause, though, will come to Salinas, who does the 1-2. Camilo, great turn. Camilo, the shot. It's in the back of the net, and there's your third goal. Vancouver Whitecaps. Camilo with some Brazilian magic on the left-hand side of the park. A clinical finish, and it's 3-1 for the home side.
And a great start to the second half. A fantastic start to the first, and a good one to the second. Camilo did really well in tight space of turn there, and he got away from his man. and calmly slotted in that back post. It was a great finish by Camilo. He did well at getting just enough space. What a great finish. And a great start to the second half to regain that 2-goal advantage.
Little shot. Hauled down by Oduro, who pleads his case. A good thing there because Sebastian Goscini was on his way up the park.
Good turn by Camilo. Fender got way too tight. A great piece of skill to turn and get his body and shield it. And a cool, calm finish in that far corner.
Sean Johnson had stopped an Eric Hassli PK just before the break, but there was no stopping that magical strike by Camilo, and the Caps now with a lot of confidence pushing forward again. Salinas down the left-hand side. Salinas cuts it back. Cumiento is there. But the ball doesn't find him. That was a great run down the left flank.
It was, and he got just around the corner to the byline and did well to stand the ball up, try to get to the back post, just slightly underhit it for Cumiento. Pardo reacted very well to get to it.
Harvey steps up. It's brought down by Marco Papa. And this will be a free kick from a dangerous spot.
It was well read by Harvey as it went by, and Papa kicked out of him there. Not a very smart foul. And referee rightly so gave him a yellow card. Probably a little bit of frustration there creeping in to Papa and some of these Chicago Fire players.
Caps free kick. As Alano shot. He's been taking a few free kicks and normally he pushes forward. He's staying at the top of the park and looked over at the Caps bench a couple times. Pogba is booked for that foul. Rochat was kind of grabbing the nether region, so to speak, as the ball sent in. Flag was up for offside there, so even though Camilo came through, that wouldn't have counted. Segadas now sends it forward. Oduro. The Tybert has some pace. Pause. Pardo sends it in. Barouche. Jay Nolly, what a stop! Oh my goodness! What a great save by Jay Nolly to keep this a 3-1 game.
There's a cheeky little ball in by Pardo. Bruce reacts really well to it, and Nolly comes quickly off his line to smother the danger. Great save by Nolly. Comes off his line really well. He's very quick for a keeper. Gets a strong hand to that and forces the ball out wide.
Chicago's still with an advantage in the possession category, 53% to 47, but the Whitecaps with the biggest advantage on the scoreboard. 3-1 for the Caps. Tybert goes down. Might have caught a bit of an elbow. Looks like there could be some blood there. Kofi looks on as Eric Hassli comes over to see how Russell Tybert is.
And just gets an errant elbow by Baruch there as he turns. I don't think there was much intent in it, Bruce being a taller player, as he's just turned. His arm was down.
Hassli again. Nice touchdown by Enos. Camilo. Camilo, the shot! And that just goes wide.
Well, he doesn't need much room, does he? He just takes a quick touch, gets it out his feet, and has a strike at goal. He doesn't need an invitation to take a shot.
Camilo. continues to run forward. He's pushed down by Logan Paz. And there is no pause by Chris Penso, who pulls out the yellow card.
Camilo does well to run straight at the defender and gets a little bit of a lucky bounce. He's shoving the back for his troubles in the free kick. Rightly so. Just enough of a push there.
Camilo, the save, and somehow, someway, Eric Hassli muscles that one in. No missing from that spot. The Caps are leading 4-1.
Again, a good free kick. He puts it on target. Kofi off the post. Thought it was in, and Hassli there to clean it up. The Vancouver Whitecaps extend to a 4-1 lead. And they all followed in there. The shot went, and they didn't stand and watch. They went and pressured on.
Ball headed down. And somehow, Vucinic can't finish that one off, although it looked like a great opportunity for the substitute.
It was headed down right to him, it looked like, and took a poor first touch and just squirted away from him. Don't know how he didn't get a strike on there. He must have taken his eye off the ball as he saw Nolly rushing out to cut down the angle.
Hassli, Cumiento making a run at the back post. Hassli finds him. Davide Cumiento could have probably taken a touch there. Segaris had dropped off, but he tried to one-touch ball back, couldn't get it. Harvey now with Baruch. Baruch in behind the back. The shot. Baruch, the goal. Jay Nolly looks forward, and the Fire within two.
Just a hit and hope kind of ball up front. And the bounce again, it eluded Jordan Harvey. Just like the first goal, eluded the Chicago defender. Didn't read the bounce well enough. Baruch got onto it, and a good finish low into the far corner.
And here comes the substitution now. Eric Hassli, 2 goals for the home side as he gives the clap of the hand for the fans who rise to their feet here at Empire Field and give Hassli a standing ovation. And into the match, a man we featured in our pregame show, Jeff Bromsky. A little foolish, but maybe some frustration. And there is the final whistle. The third time is definitely the charm for Vancouver Whitecaps FC as Tommy Sowen picks up his second victory as head coach. Jay Nolly, he was in goal the last time these two teams played. He had a clean sheet, but it was a draw. He'll gladly take it. 2 goals from Eric Hassli. A big victory here for the Vancouver Whitecaps.